You know, the American legal system can seem complicated and daunting as well. Lawyers are often perceived as unresponsive, unaccountable, expensive, and inaccessible. I mean, let's be honest.
For a fact, having a lawyer has traditionally been considered something for the privileged few versus a right for all Americans.
That's right. So today, how one company is living up to its mission, justice for all. I love that.
Yeah.
Justice for all, helping folks get connected to the legal experts they need and deserve.
Jeff Bell is the LegalShield CEO, is here right now with more information. So welcome. Thank you so much for
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
So Jeff, let's talk about the disparity, you know, in legal arenas when it comes to understanding our rights and how can folks be more proactive than reactive?
Well, that's an excellent question. I think that for many of us, we don't feel like we know even how to begin. You know, how do you find a lawyer that you can trust?
That's the word, trust.
Absolutely.
And again, where are you going to start? Let's say you have a problem. Who are you going to ask? I mean, maybe it's a sensitive issue. And so people don't know how to navigate the system, even to begin. Where do you start? You know, would you turn to the internet? And how do you know if it's valid?
There's 6 million ads on TV talking about this guy, that guy, this guy.
Call me. Call me.
And sometimes you don't even want to be associated with the people that you see in those ads because that kind of feels icky. You know, it feels like ambulance chasing. Well, what we really want to do is address the fact, it's the elephant in the room. People sometimes feel ashamed because of things that are going on in their life. They feel sad. They're afraid. You know, how do we make it easier to find a trusted system where you can just ask questions? You know, it's not about being law-abiding, and law's going to happen. It's either going to happen to you or it could happen through you with a better process. And that's why we have LegalShield, is we try and make it easy for people to connect with lawyers that are interested in really listening to them.
Let's talk a little bit about your mission. You know, we all have rights, and, you know, we have rights to legal counsel at LegalShield. Explain that.
So our mission is to provide services that improve people's lives by helping them live affordably, a just and secure life. You know, that's really what our primary focus is. Now, how do we do that? Well, you know, everybody probably knows Spotify. Spotify doesn't make music. We don't practice law. Spotify gets members, manages those members, lets them listen to music. For us, we achieve membership through employee benefits. Sometimes it's through direct to sales to the company. And then our technology, we put a law firm in the palm of your hand with a mobile app.
Oh.
We also have a web app. And so once people become a member of our community, they can just type in, I'm going to buy a home. I'm going to rent an apartment. I've got a new job. Maybe they're being bullied by a neighbor. Maybe they have a dispute. You know, one of the things I like to say is you don't have to be a Karen to actually say, I'd like to talk with your supervisor, right? I mean, who hasn't said that?
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, who literally in their life hasn't said, I want to talk to your manager? Why does that happen? People feel like they're not being treated fairly.
Right.
You know, last year we saved people over $20 million, our members. And you say, well, gosh, that's a lot of money. Insurance claims, warranty claims, not being treated right in a retail environment. You know, there are all kinds of things, workman comp claims. Whenever people feel alone, like they don't feel like there's anybody that's on their side,
right,
that's a really bad place. That's not how the nation was founded. We're supposed to have equal access to equal justice. You know, we should be able to live free and worry less. That's what LegalShield's all about.
You know, our family recently went through a death in a family. We needed to have legal probate, legal assistance in handling out all of this crazy stuff to navigate. You've been doing this for over 50 years. So what's been some of the feedback you've gotten?
Well, you know, I'm glad that you mentioned probate or estates. You know, the truth is, whether you're 20 or you're 80, everybody needs a will. Mm-hmm. And yet in the United States, a will can cost between $1,500 and $2,000, except if you're a member of LegalShield. You know, for less than $1 a day, you can start doing your will. And here's the thing, it's not stressful. You know, no one wants to talk about their death. We like to think about it as the most important love letter you've ever written to your family.
There's no doubt.
But sure, Montel's right. I mean, it is complicated still. But having then somebody to not only walk you through not just a will, but also a medical directive, durable power of attorney. Look, a lot of us have parents that we need to care for. I mean, my folks are in their 80s, and you know, you need to be prepared. LegalShield does that in a non-pressured environment, allows you to do it in phases, not feeling like it's stressful. And then the most important thing is, rather than saying, oh, I got to pay a couple $1,000s to do it, with LegalShield, you do it, and you can update it every year as things change in your life. So it's how do you live free worry less.
This is great. I mean, you're not lawyers. Obviously, I get that check. But you guide us to the best lawyer you feel that will take care of our needs at that moment. For our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go, Jeff?
LegalShield.com to sign up and become a member of the community.
And I think it's great because you're very passionate about it. And I feel like you're helping people out there who are lost.
You know, I've been the Servant CEO for 8 years, and it is a great honor because we are mission-based, and it feels kind of wonderful to make a living while you're making a difference.
Thanks so much, Jeff, for being a part of the show today, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And of course, if you want more information, you can always go to our website, thebalancing.act.com.